right, there we go. Let's see. Hi, how's it going? My name is Max, and this is part two. This is part two of the Final Fantasy XIV. I believe it's 14. This is the Final Fantasy XIV gameplay video thing. For those of you watching on the VOD, hello, I see you. Wink. Still getting used to this. Yeah, how's it going? I hope you're having a fantastic day, and let's get straight into the action here. Oh man, last time we were playing, we basically were just getting started, honestly. I gotta remember what's the UI? Is it scroll lock? Yeah, there you go. Scroll lock and Alt enter or Alt E. Hello, welcome. We're playing Final Fantasy XIV, and I'm excited to have you guys all along here with me. We're gonna have lots of fun indeed. So let's get straight into it. This is a new playthrough. You know, I played this up to like level 60 on the free trial as a paladin or whatnot, and now I'm going for marauder. Or not a paladin. Well, yeah, I think it was a paladin. I'm gonna be honest, I'm still new to this game even after all this time, and I still don't know what I'm doing, so bear with me. Let's we're gonna make a gear set list for marauder and just do that. At least I know that much. We gotta do something like this. Update gear set, there we go. Alright. Let's talk to this guy. Initiating quests. Non-player characters, NPCs offering quests can be recognized by the exclamation marks above their heads. Right-click the mark to bring up the quest window. Ah, yes, okay. Let's get comfy. We're gonna be here a while, for sure. So, yes. Accepting quests. Once you've initiated a quest, a prompt will appear detailing its objectives and rewards. Click on the accept button. Sorry, I'm grabbing some gamer gloves. Gamer gloves, man. They're sweet. Alright, so once you've initiated a quest, a prompt will appear detailing its objectives and rewards. Click on the accept button in the lower left to add the quest to the list of current duties. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Limsa, you must first register yourself within the Adventurers Guild. Coming to Limsa, level 1. Nice. Here we go. I'm ready. Are you ready? Now then, I'm sure you're itching to explore, but adventurers are required to register their presence in the city. And without a bit of local knowledge, you're likely to get your throat slit in some piss-stinking alley. So before you do anything else, get yourself over to the Drowning Wench and enroll with the Adventurers Guild. Alright. It's not far. Just head straight down this street and speak with Greffar. He'll show you how to work that big moving platform we call the Crow's Lift, and that'll take you up to the pub. Nice. We love a good pub. Once you're there, look for a fellow by the name of Badaran. He's the proprietor of the wench. He might curse like an ale-sodden sailor, but the man's got a soft spot for wide-eyed newcomers like yourself. He'll set you straight. Wide-eyed. Oh. Good? Oh, I skipped ahead. Got all that? Good. Now run along, and may the navigator guide you on your journey. Heck yeah. You have begun a quest. Use the duty list to help you complete your task. Duty list. Upon accepting a quest, the current objectives will appear under the quest title in the duty list on the right side of the screen. A maximum of 5 quests can be displayed at once. Clicking on the title will open the quest in your journal, allowing you to review objectives and rewards. Alright. Cool. And then on the map, it'll show us that it's right there. Nice. I think... I'm not sure... Let's see. Yeah, we'll do... Can we do this? Yeah, capture cursor. There we go. Alright, just so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing here. I'm not really sure what people really do with the, I'm not sure what people do with the gameplay and whatnot, whether they show their cursor or they don't show their cursor, you know. Who knows? Let's get into it though. So, here we go. Cannot sprint in the city yet. Grafar, lift attendant. Welcome to Limsa Laminsa. If you've mind to visit the drowning wench, the crew's wow. Welcome to Limsa Laminsa. If you've a mind to visit the drowning wench, the crow's lift will take you there. Take the crow's lift. Yes. Ah, there we go. Collecting rewards. Complete a quest by right-clicking the NPC with the checkmark displayed above his or her head. Completing quests will earn you a variety of rewards, from items and gil to experience points. Nice. This is shaping up to be an amazing journey. Greetings, to ye lad. Oh, greetings to ye lad. What'll it be? Ah, but you ain't here for the drink, are ya? You've come up with a mind to try your and at adventuring, I reckon. Well, ye find no shortage o' work here in Limsa. The name's Bedarin, and this most opposable of Osterlies is the drowning wench. 'Tis also the o' the Adventurers Guild here in Limsa. That's why we've got a desk specially for handling guild business, and why I seem to spend more time saving the necks o' whelps like yourself than wetting the throats o' me regulars. Wow. Adventurers have a knack for finding trouble, see? That we do. That we do. Not that they need in these parts, on account o' there being trouble wherever ye look. If ye manage to steer clear o' the fishbacks and the kobolds outside the city, the pirates on the inside will get ye instead. Nice. Well, not nice, but... And if they don't manage, there's always the Garlean Empire to finish the job. Oh, no one knows what they're planning, of course, but they're planning anything. Ye can be sure it's to kill the lot of us. Wow. This town seems peaceful at glance, but look again and ye see people living in fear of what tomorrow might bring. And who can blame them? After everything that's happened, Eors took a mighty blow during the calamity, but our homes weren't the only things got wiped off the face of existence by that thrice damned bastard of a dragon. It took our bleeding memories too, and no one's been able to explain it in a way that makes an ounce of sense. None o' the folks what saw it and lived to tell the tale seem to agree on how the tale actually goes. 'Tis all foggy, like recollections from an hard night on the ale. Ye can imagine why people might fear for the future if they can't rightly recall the past. But there is one thing we all remember, and that's the group of adventurers what laid down their lives to drag Eorza back from the brink when she was bound for the abyss. Well, I say we remember truth is, though we ain't forgotten what they did for us. This God's calamity spawned memory loss robbed us o' their names. It won't even let us picture their dang faces. 'Tis like staring at a gulf lion in front of the sun. All ye see in ye's mind's eye is a shadow set against a blinding glare. And that's how every bugger describes it, by the way, give or take the odd goal. Man, this guy speaks very, very interestingly. It's this what got people calling these arrows the warriors o' light. If Limps is ever going to put this time old darkness behind it, it's going to need venturers to help banish the fear. It's going to need new heroes like the ones we lost. Maybe one day ye will be one of them, and that's why and that's why any aid we can give to ye venture is effort well spent. What say ye, lad? Ye willing to lend us your strength? Course. Me thanks to ye, and to the navigator and all. I knew she'd steer ye my way for a reason. Ah, but listen to me, yettering on like a sun-touched fishwife. 'Tis aye time ye got your mark in the book. Put your scroll right there. Ah, that's good scrimshaw. That's good scrimshaw. UpliftedMax, is it? And a fine name it is. Congratulations, you're now an upstanding member of the Adventurers Guild. You there, adventurer, you sailed in on the last ferry, did you not? Are these like the town bullies? The captain reported being attacked by a pirate vessel, and several witnesses have testified independently that a passenger matching your description went out on the deck mere moments before the incident took place. Sending your friends signals, were you? Now, hold on just a moment there, officer. You've got the wrong bloke. This fine, upstanding young gent is me dear departed grandma's sister's niece's cousin's closest companion. What? The lad wouldn't be caught dead, fraternizing such unsavory elements. Is that right? Ahem. You are surely aware of the recent kidnappings. Respectfully, then, we cannot be too trusting of outsiders at a time when the loyalty of even our closest friends is in doubt. Hey, ye me making a good point there, officer. Very good point. Ye very wise. Ye needn't worry, though. I keep one eye open at all times, me and two more often than not. Now, sir, what say ye to a tankard o' me finest ale afore ye return to your duties, eh? Not a watered-down cup of piss like last time, I should hope. Ain't got the faintest idea what you're on about, officer. The wench might offer some o' the cheapest grog this side of the strait, o' Marilthur, but that don't mean it won't get ye good and pickled. And look, there's a chair over there just crying out to be sat on. So kick off them EV boots, eh? Nice. Good save. You literally saved our butts, dude. You'll have to excuse these eager, bloody yellowjackets. There's been a spate o' kidnapping, see, and they ain't got a clue who's behind them. Naturally, they've taken to clapping irons onto anyone who looks vaguely suspicious. which means venturers, visitors, and pretty much every bugger else in town. Don't take it personal though, us Lemonsons can be an headstrong bunch o' bastards, 'tis true, but given time, grow on ye. Now where was I? Oh, hey! Welcome to Limsa Leminsa, where the sea's as green as the faces o' me patrons after few too many black belly whiskies. Now, take a moment to gather ye wits, and we'll get started with learning ye the ways of the city. Oh, man. I will have to say, reading all of that was very difficult, and you know, I don't read too many books here and there, but still, it's just getting the accent. I don't really know what kind of accent they're going for or whatnot, and it's just, man, bear with me. We're, you know, I probably shouldn't read every single one of those, but I love me a good story, to be honest, and this is going to be a huge story for sure. Coming to Limsa Leminsa. Complete. Quest complete. Yeah, woo! This concludes the introductory game tutorial. You have taken your first step as an adventurer in the city of Limsa Leminsa. Listen well to the wisdom of Bedarin Ten Fingers, then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Yeah! Level up. Main scenario quests. Important quests used to tell the story of Eoriza and her people are called main scenario quests. These tasks are easily distinguishable from others by their unique icon. Quests using this icon indicate a task or a series of tasks that are tied to new duties or features you have yet to unlock. Okay. Close to home. Bedarin, proprietor of Drowning Wench, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Scenario Guide. The Scenario Guide is a HUD element that indicates the next available quest in the main scenario. It also displays the next available quest for your currently equipped job or class, which is that one right there. And he's right in front of us, so alright, let's do this quest. Right then, let's start ye off nice and easy with 3 tasks what'll help ya get used to life here in Limsa. Firstly, if ye head down the floor, then point your nose to the west. Ye'll get an eyeful of the great glowing crystal in the middle o' the courtyard. That's an aetherite, a device what can move ye from one place to another in the blink of an eye. Ain't no swifter way to travel, providing there's an aetherite where you want to go, of course. Have a chat with the yellow jacket on guard down there, and ye'll be treated to a lecture on the workings o' the device. Before ye do that though, remember to touch the thing. Strange as it sounds, it won't hurt ya. It won't work till you have. Second on the list is the marketplace. You'll find weapons and armor and all your adventuring bits and pieces for sale in the district what lies beyond the aetherite. Don't go throwing your gill around just yet though, or you'll get fleeced quicker than you can say, "Why is me coin purse so light?" Have a word with Swazblet instead. He's the head o' the Merchants League, by the way. Give him this old octant and he'll treat you well. For the last o' me helpfulness, I suggest ye meet some fellow axe-wielders at the Marauders Guild. I guarantee ye'll learn a few neat tricks for swinging that head splitter o' yours if ye join their crew. Blauthoda at the front desk is the one to get ye started. Thanks, Bedarin. We appreciate that. Got all that, lad? Seen to them 3 tasks will take ye on a little jaunt around the city and help ye work out where everything is. Now, I've best be getting on. Run along, eh? Run along, little doggy, run along. Ah, bugger it. There I go, sending ye off without telling ye some critical. That bloody calamity's made a mess of me memory, I swear. Well, that or the ale. Any road, while you're out, if ye happen to pass any poor sods what look like they might need your help, consider giving them their tale of woe a listen, eh? Sounds like a chore, I admit, but ye never know what interesting opportunities could be lurking out there. Just waiting for ye to stumble on them. For example, Nininja over yonder's been casting glances at ye since ye waltzed in. Why not lend her an ear and see what she has to say? Hey, you're like to find yourself running odd errands in the beginning, but once ye build a reputation as a man folks can trust, the jobs will get harder and the rewards more generous. If ye the time, I'd also seek the advice of the smith ere and the wench. The lads as bear that title have some fine advice for them what they're just starting out in the profession. And that, my lad, is how ye go about becoming a legend among venturers. The dedication to the accent, though. I'm trying. Quest accepted. To leave the drowning wench, you must accept the quest making a name by speaking with Ninja. Ninja business? Yeah. That's a good one. The main menu grants quick and easy access to most of the game's main features. For example, selecting character under character opens a window containing your character's various attributes and currently equipped gear. Selecting journal under duty displays a list of current and completed quests and level quests. If you wish to customize the game's various settings, including key bindings, HUD layout, system configuration, they can all be accessed via the system. Select active help to display these tutorial messages. Excuse me. Game progress is saved automatically, so there is no in-game save or load functions. However, to prevent the data from being lost or corrupted, it is strongly recommended that you end each playing session by selecting log out or exit game from the system menu. Alright. Pressing M on your keyboard, selecting the minimap, or selecting map under travel from the main menu in the lower right hand corner of your screen will bring up the area map. If a quest objective is located in that area, it will be indicated with a special icon. The location of quest objectives can also be confirmed by just clicking on the objective in the duty list. And I think we're currently, yeah, we're currently in here. We sit down. Make it a name. Ninja, a veteran adventurer. Oh, Ninja, a veteran adventurer, has some information that might be of interest to you. Well, would you look at this? A shiny new adventure. Listen close, lad. I have some information that might just help you put yourself on the map here in Limsa. I was passing through Bulwark Hall below not long ago and saw a bunch of herbs just scattered about on the ground. Now, I'm not entirely certain, but I think they might have been the black market wares known as dreamflowers. Limsa is a busy port, and not all the merchants that blow in across the strait are above board, if you know what I mean. How'd the plants end up in mizzen mast? Who knows? Might have been a deal gone bad. The important thing is that you make a name for yourself by handing them in. Speak to Skainrel, and she'll get you down to the first floor. Then all you have to do is pick up the herbs, take them to Aldiskif at the Octant. Being a worldly captain, he knows a thing or two about shady goods. Alright, let's do it. We gotta talk to him. Or her, I mean, sorry. Whoops. You wish to visit the Bulwark Hall below? The Crow's lift is ready when you are. Let's go. Crescent moon icon will appear to the right of your experience bar whenever you enter a sanctuary. While in the special area, you will accrue a rested bonus. The bonus will continue to grow even if you're offline. All experience earned through battle, crafting, and gathering while under the benefit of the rested bonus will be increased by 50%. Your current rested bonus is displayed on the top of your experience bar. The dark orange bar shows how much more experience can be earned before the bonus fades. If the bar is blue, it indicates your bonus will carry over to the next level. Inns in cities, as well as various outposts and settlements, are classified as sanctuaries. To maximize your experience earning potential, make it a habit to always log out in one of these areas. On some quests, you will encounter objects with which you can interact simply by approaching, then right-clicking. Alright. Grab these herbs. Here we go. 1 out of 6. Another one. Here comes another one. We love picking up flowers. Here we go. There we go. Now let's give it to Aldiskif. Yes, I am Aldiskif. You have some herbs you wish me to examine? Handing over items. Some quests will require you to deliver items. If an NPC requires an item request window will appear. Drag the items from your inventory or armor chest into the item request window and click hand over to complete the transaction. Items can be added to the item request window by right-clicking them. Hand over. Yes, as you suspected, these are the highly illegal blooms known as dream flowers. They are the prime ingredient in the creation of somnus, a substance whose fragrance is said to lull the sniffer's mind into a sleep of death. Forgive me, I could not resist the jest. These herbs are not more than alkalit lavender, a common enough export from Limsa Limensa. In fact, these were probably spilled from crates that were loaded onto my very own ship. I think someone has been having a bit of fun with you, son, but not to worry, you've learned a few things and made a new acquaintance. Well met. They were messing with us. I can't believe it. Using items. Some items can be used, granting various effects such as instant HP restoration, attribute boosts, and more. Using an item as simple as selecting use from the item's subcommands. All items with recast timers cannot be used again until the timer has expired. Items you can use often can be set to your hotbar for easy access. Okay, which one? Okay, we gotta tune to this aetherite. We just gotta click it. We touched it. We're attuned now. Nice. Ah, another novice adventurer. Bedaran has sent more than a few of your kind this way of late. Huh? I am Sundihimel, one of the Yellow Jackets tasked with keeping the peace in the city. It is also my charge to provide guidance in the use of this device. Fear not, I shall be brief. Oh boy. Aetherites are crystalline structures that tap into ethereal energies. They are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. I think Bedaran did mention that. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of the aetherites and their connection to the flow of aether. And, as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune himself to each one. Once you've expanded your horizons beyond the walls of the city, you will soon find yourself performing the act of attunement as a matter of course. There is, however, no need for unseemly haste. The aetherites found in and around the city will be sufficient for the present, I assure you. Should you wish to learn more about the aetherites or transportation magic, I will be here to answer your questions. Thank you so much, I appreciate that, that's very kind of you. Return learned. Nice. You attune with the 8th right and you are now able to use the return spell. Yeah. Let's go. Return. The spell return can be used to instantly travel back to the 8th right set as your home point. Casting the spell does not require any MP and can be accessed by selecting return under travel from the main menu. The sole limitation of the spell is that it can only be cast once every 15 minutes Earth time. Only one home point may be set at any time. To make an 8th right your new home point, right click on the crystal to bring up the 8th right menu. Alright, cool. Now, let's go to... Gotta go to the alley, which should be over this way. Swazblet. A fine day to you, sir. Welcome to the most replete marketplace in the grand realm of Eorza, where every shelf groans under the weight of wonders born from all four corners of the world. Pray browse the stalls until your eyeballs ache from ogling the overabundance of unbelievable bargains. Now, as much as I would love to elaborate upon the unrivaled quality of our merchandise, I must tend to some cargo, but recently arrived at the docks. You bear a gift from the Badarin? Whatever could it? Ah, my octant. By the navigator, I must have left it behind in the wench, along with a week's pay and several bells worth of intoxicated memories. Wow, that's a lot. That is a lot you left there at the bar. I am most grateful to have it back. This tool is a keepsake from my days as a ship captain. You see, needless to say, your good deed must be repaid. And what better recompense than the wisdom of a master merchant? Nice. If it is simple and sturdy adventuring equipment that you seek, you need look no further than the east and west arms of Hawker's Alley. Lest you doubt, each gil you invest in arms and armor will be money well spent. Adventuring is, after all, a dangerous profession by its very nature. It goes without saying that Hawker's Alley boasts stalls specializing in the tools of every martial discipline imaginable. And within but a few steps are bazaars and apothecaries that will most amply supply all your potion and perishable needs. Our keen-eyed agents procure a frankly befuddling range of wares during their sojourns to distant shores, so it pays to become familiar with the type and price of the goods offered by each stall. Such knowledge will serve you well if your purse is light or your time is short. Nice. Ah, but verbal instruction of this very kind will only profit you so much. Experience has ever been the surest teacher, if not the kindest. I invite you to explore the markets for yourself. Okay. Now it's time to go to the Marauders Guild. It should be... Let's see. Should be this way. Okay, so it's on the upper decks, I'm guessing. Nice. And it should be this way. Okay. We need to go back that way. Ah, yes. Gotta say, I do love adventuring. Whoop, I didn't mean to do that. On another adventure. Here we go. Almost to the adventurers. Or marauders, I guess you could say. Nice. You now have access to the Ethernet. Quick travel throughout the city can be achieved by simply placing your hand upon Ethernet shards. Ethernet. Attuning with the shard has granted you the access to the city-state's Ethernet. The Ethernet can be used for quick intra-city travel. Thanks. Alright, and it looks like Blathota is the receptionist for the guild. Oh there, adventurer. Curious about the Marauders Guild, yee. Any axe worth swinging needs two hands on the haft, and has a blade what can make short work of a galley's mast. That's the kind of weapon our members train to use with deceptive swiftness and all too predictable force. Are ye invested in hearing more, lad? Then why don't I give ye the short version of the guild's founding history, and we can go from there. It all started with the ships, ye see. What ships got to do with axes, ye ask? Well, building them would be pretty bloody difficult without a sturdy tool to lop down trees for timber. And since only the navigator herself knows when a ship will run afoul of a storm or worse, it makes sense for the crew's carpenter to carry an axe on board. It all started with shipbuilding and ship repair. What? Am I boring ye? Humph. As I was saying, any tool on a ship can become a weapon, and the axe was perfect for hooking yourself over the rail of an enemy vessel, letting loose in a world of steel, and generally laying waste to all about ye. As more seafarers took up the axe as their weapon of choice, so did the bloody art o' the marauder begin to take shape, especially among pirates, where strength and skill decided your place in the world. With an eye to assembling crews o' battle-ready raiders, the pirates started teaching the proper way to wield a chopping blade to their new recruits, and that's how the Marauders Guild first came to be. But once the Galadian Accord was signed to unite the Maelstrom and the pirates against Limsa's enemies, the whole game changed. The Accord itself was a dismal failure, of course, but the Marauders Guild was never the same. It was taken over, restructured, and purged of its pirate elements. It had been reborn as an institution dedicated to naught but the teaching of axe fighting. The members of this new Marauders Guild weren't no greed-driven cutthroats either. They were warriors, what sought to use their martial prowess for the good o' society. If mastering the axe is your heart's desire, then ye'll find no better arena in which to practice your swings. Think it over, then let me know if ye fancy joining our ranks. I have a feeling I'll be seeing more of ye soon, lad. You've decided to swing an axe with the Marauders then. Way of the Marauder. Blathota wishes you to reaffirm your desire to join the Marauders Guild, and we get a marmot steak as a reward. Alright then, all that needs doing now is to speak with the Axe Master himself. Sounds simple. I've seen folks slink out of the door rather than put themselves in the path of that unnerving glare. That's the bloke right there in the middle of the room. Wernzoen's his name. Put some steel in your spine and look him straight in the eye when he talks to you, lad. Good fortune to ye. Well, thank you there. Thank you there, sir. Alright. Okay, chat. We gotta put our game faces on. We gotta put our game faces on. Yer, grr. There we go. You got it. I see you. You've got this. We've got this. We've got this. Yep. Yes, I am Wernzoen, Axe Master they call me. Not the most imaginative of titles, I agree, but one should not underestimate the value of directness. I welcome your interest in our guild. The art of the Marauder is used to rend, to cleave, and to destroy. It is not our way to simply outfight our adversaries. We seek to overwhelm them. A Marauder must be the most powerful and enduring presence on the battlefield. we must account for the most enemies defeated. Our role in the combat is that of a steel whirlwind, dealing death and destruction without equal. No doubt the question has already been put to you by Blathota, but once more I shall challenge your commitment. Are you prepared for the bloody carnage that awaits an initiate of the Marauders Guild? Are you prepared for carnage? Chat, are we prepared for carnage? I think so. Yes. Very well. Your name? Attend me then. Uplifted. Hold fast to this moment of dedication. The path of the Marauder is a jagged and perilous one. The blood that spills at your feet will oftentimes be your own. You stand now as a student of the axe. Let us waste no time in testing the edge of your chosen weapon. You shall wade straight away into combat, as befits a novice of our discipline. Go forth, and slay the beating, scurrying, crawling pests that plague the outskirts of Limsa Laminsa. Lost lambs, wharf rats, and little ladybugs shall be your pietous adversaries this day. Return to me once 3 of each creature have fallen to your blade. Okay. Well, look at us go. We're starting off pretty strong, I will say. Now it's time to go and slay. Hold on one second. We gotta report back to Badarin. Ah, there ye are, Uplifted. Enjoy your jaunt round the city, did we? If ye mean to base yourself in Limsa, that won't be the last time ye visit them 3 places. And now you've got some idea of what's where, ye can start exploring the rest of the town. Nice. You've shown a good ear for listening, lad. Stick with old Badarin, and you'll go far. Close to home. Complete. Nice. Awesome. We're doing it, chat. We're doing it. Oh my gosh. Hey, look. On to Summerford. We can't take that way yet. We gotta go to the Way of Marauder. Can't do that quest yet, sadly. Let's see. Way of the Marauder is slay wharf rats. Here we go. We gotta go this way. Nice. Here we go. Oh, I am ready. Mapping the realm. Middle Lanosea. You earn the achievement, Mapping the Realm, Middle Lanosea. Gain 31 experience points. Alright. Here we go. The Fate system. Fate is short for Full Active Time Event. These public quests occur periodically in real time around Eorza, and anyone can participate by simply showing up before one ends. When you sense a fate nearby, a message will appear on your screen, and the location will be displayed on your maps. The type of fate in the progress can be identified by its map icon. Mousing of the icon will display the fate title. You will automatically join a fate the moment you cross the event threshold. At this time, the fate title, objectives, and time remaining will only appear in your duty list. If you are several levels higher than the recommended level, a level sync button will appear in your duty list. Press this button to automatically lower your level so that you may participate and receive rewards. Alright, cool. Battle. Right click on a target to switch to active mode and ready auto attack. Approach and face the target to start the battle. 2 rotating arrows will appear over the target that you're currently attacking. Various actions such as spells and weapon skills can be performed by clicking the icons located in the hotbar of the bottom of your screen. These actions can also be initiated by using the shortcut keys indicated in the upper left hand corner of each icon, as shown below. Most actions require magic points MP to execute. In addition to having recast times of various lengths, detailed information on the action may be viewed by mousing over its icon. Disciples of Magic and Disciples of War, who specialize in ranged attacks such as archers, are best suited fighting their targets from a distance. The range and radius of an action can also be confirmed by the help window. Alright, and last, achievements. Congratulations, you have just received your first achievement. Achievements are earned by reaching certain milestones during your adventures in Orozo. There are achievements for just about everything, from leveling classes to uncovering locations to defeating enemies and earning guilt. There are also rewards granted upon attaining certain achievements. Some of these include rare weapons and armor. Others include titles, and which can be added to your display name to showcase your greatness. You can view requirements for unlocking specific achievements or redeem achievement rewards from the achievements menu in the main menu. Nice. Nice, and that's how you would find it. Cool. Alright. Is that all? Can we start fighting? Yes, we can. Let's do this. Heavy Swing. Delivers an attack with potency of 150. Here we go. Hiya! Experience points. In the event multiple solo players attack the same target, the player who attacks first will always receive 100% of the experience points and items dropped. The players who will follow will be rewarded based on their contribution to the battle. If you see a fellow player in need of a hand, do not hesitate to lend yours. Cool. Binding items. An item you have equipped is now bound to you and can no longer be traded or put up for sale in the markets. Most items can be sold or traded freely before they are used in battle, crafting, or gathering. This is true regardless of whether or not they have been equipped. However, performing one of these 3 actions after equipping a new piece of gear will bind them to you, preventing future trade or sale to other players. NPC shops will still purchase bound items. Cool. Nice. Come on. Are you ready? I'm sorry, little ladybug, I have to do this. Come here, little ladybug. Oh, we joined a fate. There's little lambs. Oh, and they're fighting them too. Well, maybe we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Nice. Hey, we did the fate and we got rewards. Nice. Once a fate is complete, a window detailing your reward will be displayed. Rewards are distributed to all event participants and are based on not only success, but on individual contributions. The more active you are in completing event objectives, the greater your contribution will be deemed. Contribution is indicated via the gold, silver, or bronze medal that appears in your reward window. Combos. Melee-orientated classes such as Gladiator and Marauder can chain together their weapon skills to deal additional damage or inflict additional enfeeblements to their targets. This is known as a combo. Combos are not available to Pugilists, as this melee class employs unique weapon skill chaining. If a weapon skill can be chained with another, it will be indicated in the weapon skill's help text under combo action. In the case of Warpful Thrust to the left, if executed immediately after a true thrust, the potency will be increased. Some weapon skills must be delivered from a specific direction to maximize their damage. When a weapon skill cannot be when a weapon skill can be chained into a combo, its hotbar icon will be outlined with a flashing yellow border. The border will fade if the weapon skill is not used within a certain amount of time. Learn which weapon skills chain together to maximize your battle efficiency. Okay. I want to try this out. Come on, we can do it. Oh shit, run. There we go. Come on. Yeah. We did it. Whew. That was close. We just need one more lamb. Come here, little lamb. We're not gonna hurt you. Only just a little. We're just sharing your oh, I'm so sorry. We're sharing the sheep, you know? Sharing the sheep. Returning. Where's that one aetheryte? There we go. Nice. You are returned to me a different man. Already your face shows a harder cast. Realization of the slaughter of which you are capable. But there's much training to be done before you will wield the axe to its fullest potential. Learn well your lessons, build your strength, and make each swing an instinctive act. You shall have this hunting log to aid you in that endeavor. Its pages are marked with opponents suitable to honing your skills. There are, of course, myriad methods by which you might improve your techniques, but when the way forward is not readily apparent, the log provides a reliable source of challenges. Every blow of your weapon will clear another step towards the mastery of the Marauder way. Implacable, relentless, such must be your momentum on both the practice grounds and the battlefield. The next Marauder quest will be available from Wearer's Zone upon reaching level 5. Hunting log. The hunting log is a record of your completion of tasks involving slaying certain creatures. By completing these tasks, you will earn rewards and unlock new challenges. The log can be accessed via logs found in the main menu or pressing H on your keyboard. Once the log is open, select a class and difficulty to view the available challenges for that rank. Each challenge is marked with a class name and number, such as Lancer 1, Below that name and number you will find the target, as well as how many of the target you must defeat. Hovering over the target name will display one of the areas in which the target can be located. Targets indicated in your hunting log will have a special icon above their display name, making it easier to locate the creatures. Give me one moment. Okay, and we're back. Sorry about that. There we go. Alright. On to Summerford. That's a quest we can't do right now, sadly. That's the next main scenario quest. Nice. Okay, we can't go that way. Let's see. I think I'm just trying to figure out how we can get downstairs again. We just attuned to a aetheryte over here, so we'll grab that aetheryte, go down to the main area, and then let's see. Down below, Hawker's Alley. We didn't attune to that one, but we did attune this one. Nice. Alright, y'all. I think we're probably going to end it there. I hope you guys enjoyed. We're going to see you guys real soon. Very soon. I was trying to wave at y'all. Let's see, what is that? See you guys later. Thanks for watching. And, of course, stay uplifted, my forest friends. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.